Hey everybody, I'm here today with Angel from Sweetpea Cafe.
Hi everyone.
And it's a cafe that just opened about a month ago, right?
Yes, exactly 1 month ago.
And it's a gluten-free cafe in Hong Kong, in Sheungwan area. And I instantly loved it as soon as I saw their Facebook page because the cakes are so pretty. They look adorable. They have vegan options on weekends.
We have dairy options and also vegan options during weekends. Yes.
Yeah, and everything just looks beautiful and tastes amazing. I just tried them. So I thought
we're gonna make your favorite cake.
Yeah, we're gonna make a cake. I just tried the banana salted caramel. And as you guys all know, I suck at baking. Everything always turns out just like absolutely wrong.
This time it's gonna be perfect.
I'm gonna change that. I'm learning the proper way. I even got a scale and everything. Usually I just guess.
It should be very precise when it comes to baking.
Yeah, it has to be. That's what I've learned. So I'm going to learn properly today. I'm going to show you guys. Valentine's Day is coming soon, so I thought this would be a great recipe that you guys could also try.
Basically, we always have like a dry mix and also the wet ingredients, right? Yeah. So basically, this is our gluten-free mix. It's actually our own mix. I'm so proud of this.
Oh, really?
It's my own mix. It's very own mix.
Because that's the hard part.
That's really hard. You have to have a perfect proportion for every single ingredient to achieve that consistency. So here we have brown rice flour, which we use actually Japanese rice flour.
Okay.
And then a little bit cornstarch, salt milk powder, and also tapioca potato flour, and then also the most important ingredient being the xanthan gum. That's something to hold everything together without gluten. Yeah.
That's why it tastes so good, because I always try to mix at least 2 gluten-free flours, but it still doesn't have that moist taste. Like it's usually very dry.
You have to combine so
many things. That's the secret.
I have like 7 things in here.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do another measurement. Seriously, it's always about measure.
Do they have to use gluten-free batters? What if someone's not gluten-free? Could they use regular flour?
Of course.
Okay, so this recipe works.
We need 125 grams.
125 grams
of the gluten-free mix.
Or they could use like all-purpose flour.
Yeah, all-purpose flour. Or even cake flour would do. They just add baking powder. Okay. For gluten-free cakes though, I tend to add a little bit more than the usual recipe. So this, because they tend to rise not as much.
Okay.
They tend to be heavier.
Okay.
And they tend to be deflate more. So total is basically 3 teaspoons.
3 teaspoons
of batter, quarter teaspoons of the sea salt, and I forgot something. I need a baking soda.
Okay. I'll just act like I'm doing something.
So baking soda is just very little. So we usually use just 1/8 of teaspoon. We have to have sugar in our cake. And here we need 100 grams. This is already the dry ingredients.
Okay. So you always want to mix the dry one bowl and the wet.
Yes, in another bowl. Yes.
I know that point.
And then you always have to put the wet into the dry.
You meant
never the other way around. Otherwise, it's gonna be different. For chiffon cake, we need 4 egg yolks and 5 egg whites.
Oh, okay.
But you have to separate them first, right? So I do the whites into the mixing bowl. So it's so important that you don't break any egg yolk into the egg whites. Otherwise, you can never whip it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna get totally ruined. And then you have to do another batch. So the whites, we just basically whip it up, right? But the yolk, we have to add oil and water. And I can't actually open it.
Do you want me to try?
My hands are so slippery.
Yay!
You have to slowly pour the oil in, so it's gonna emulsify. We need quarter cup of oil. I usually do like a stream from height and then just whisk. it's basically it's getting very thick, right?
Yeah.
So if you pour everything in once, it's just gonna be like a watery mess.
Okay.
Right? So now we call this emulsified. That's the oil, and then we need the water as well. So because this is the banana, and the banana is very wet, right? So we only need a little bit, like 30 ml.
How did you learn how to cook?
Oh, I self-taught.
Really?
Yeah, because I was far away from baking actually. I was in architecture.
Okay.
And then apparently I think I'm not talented.
That's so interesting how you go one way but then you find yourself.
Yeah.
Like it kind of led you to this
But
passion
then
too.
sometimes I also think, it's actually a little bit similar. You're also building something.
You are, and paying attention to the fine details.
Oh
and
yeah, I'm very detail oriented actually.
2 bananas?
Well, about 2 bananas.
And they have to be spotted.
We need to mash them.
Oh, so they need to be quite soft and ripe, right? It gives more flavor.
Exactly. Yeah. The reason I always choose those with black spots, they're all almost gonna go off, is because when it's really ripe and it's basically got a full aroma, and that's the best for
Baking. Yeah, like banana bread, everything.
Yeah.
That's what I do actually. If my bananas are about to go bad, instead of throwing away, I freeze them, and then you can cook with them later.
Oh, you know what? I've actually never tried using a frozen banana for making this.
I use them more for smoothies.
Me
and
too.
stuff.
I always throw them into my smoothies because you need the frozen bananas anyway, right?
Yeah.
And sometimes in the summer, I feel just munching on a whole frozen banana is really good.
Yeah. Or frozen grapes. Have you tried frozen grapes?
I know, I love it. Oh, and also frozen pineapple.
Oh, I haven't tried that one.
So basically, we need half cup.
Half cup of mashed banana.
Yes. For the egg whites, what we do is just whip it up until we have like a meringue.
Okay.
Yeah. So now once it's frothy, actually my own habit, I add a tiny little pinch of salt. If you don't have salt, you can also use a little drop of lemon juice. It's only gonna stabilize the more. So this is the consistency you're gonna look for.
Glossy.
Yeah, it's glossy, it's got that stiff peak. Now to add the wet into the dry.
Can I try?
Oh my god, please do, I totally forgot.
I have to do something.
Just pour this right on top of the egg whites. So this is the key. You can never pat it down. You always use the edge to cut it through. So you cut and then you turn. You cut and you turn. This. You know what? I think it's easier for people to just it's almost like a souffle base, right? So once it's all combined, it's already done.
Okay.
Yeah, don't touch it anymore.
Okay. What size?
This is a 8-inch pan.
8-inch.
Yeah. But although this batter is actually good for even a 9-inch.
Okay.
Yeah. This is the batter ready to go to the oven.
Okay.
And make sure you turn on the oven and preheat it for 10 minutes.
To
150 degrees.
150 degrees Celsius?
Yes. It's actually a pretty low temperature
Yeah.
cake,
Lower than
right?
normal.
Yeah. So that's a very delicate fragile cake.
Okay, so preheat to 150 degrees and then bake for
this size about 40 minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah, it depends. Okay. You always have to press. You just gently press your cake. If it springs back, then that means it's done.
Okay, so so sometimes it's earlier, sometimes it's later.
Yeah,
okay.
Like 5 minutes tops, the difference.
Okay. All right, we're gonna do that.
Yes.
So today we're going to use Angel's special salted caramel cream, which is actually really complicated to make, so we're not going to do on video, it would take way too long. So
we're going to take a half day. We make our salted caramel from scratch, from sugar. So.
Yeah, and I feel like it's probably your secret recipe too, like you should come here and try it.
Yes.
So if you want salted caramel, just look up a recipe and use that, or you could use fresh cream or any sort of icing you like. I guess.
Yeah, using a fresh cream, with some berries and banana slice in between.
Oh yeah, that'd be
really
nice.
Berry,
Yeah. Or even like peanut butter bananas.
I know. Oh, that's another good idea. Yes. Now what we're doing is basically slice the cake into 3 equal layers. I always line up the baking
Then you can just lift it.
Yeah.
So 1 layer of cake.
So 1 layer of cake, and then 1 layer of the cream.
But usually you'll make the cakes the night before.
I usually read basically the night before is better.
So this one you're serving tomorrow?
This one will be served tomorrow. Yeah, so the day after tomorrow we have special Taylor's cake.
My cake.
Yes. So you can actually basically just scoop or spoon the cream in. I'm using a piping bag just because, the layer would be more even. Okay. And then we pop the whole thing again into the freezer.
For how long?
Usually it takes half an hour.
Half hour. Yeah. So we just pop the cake into the freezer for half an hour, and then you can do the frosting on top.
I hate sugar-loaded icing. So what I do is basically very simple creme chantilly, which is simply fresh cream and a little bit sugar and a little bit of vanilla extract. That's it.
Okay.
So just whip it up and then you can frost. It's so easy and it's so good and it's so fresh.
A half cup?
Yeah, 1.5 cup.
1.5 cups of cream?
Yes. A tablespoon. Okay. Or sometimes I use vanilla taste. Doesn't matter. So just let it work. So now it's getting really thickened. We always put this in the center and then we work from the center and then spread it out.
Okay.
Sides. Turn. See, it's already very smooth and even.
Oh, it's great. I'm already thinking.
No, it's okay. Okay, let me try to put So apparently we actually do. It tastes good, right? Yeah, we actually need a bit more. This you can try. It's very fun, and there's no way you can scoop.
I can go find it.
Okay, now it's really Taylor's cake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell by the asymmetrical horrible ones.
That feels good, right?
Yeah, it's so satisfying.
I know, I love piping.
Not every part's perfect,
It's
but this
okay.
cake is like a symbol of my life.
Exactly. Yes. Okay, so that's that. Oh, that's actually very pretty.
It started off like nice and perfect and big, and then it got smaller.
Little dust from cinnamon powder. Oh my god, I can't do this over.
We're finished.
We're done. So this is ready to serve.
So this is
Sweetpea customized.
But no, tomorrow I thought.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, so it's gonna stay in the fridge until tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if you come here tomorrow, you can get a piece of my cake, my actual cake.
Yeah.
And if you don't make it tomorrow, then try and come another day because it's a really great place. And just tag me on Instagram and or Twitter so that I can see that you guys have come, because I would love to see what you guys try here and if you really like it. So yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for sharing.
Yeah, so we're gonna go and have some cake now, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
And I hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah, come say hi to Angel and Joyce if you're in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Alright, thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you for watching. Bye.